Hello everyone. My very good client from London, who actually became a good friend of mine over 5 years that we know each other, hello Richard, has recently proposed me to record a so-called Q&A format of videos. Every day I receive a lot of emails from men all over the world who ask me for free advice. And of course, I cannot even theoretically answer all those emails. It would just take up all my free time and all my time that I have. And if I would answer those emails, I would just sit all day and night long typing answers to those emails. Please understand that I don't have time to answer every email, but those of you who want to get an expert advice, examine your own individual situation and case, and get recommendations how to move on from where you are, or how not to get into a situation where you shouldn't be, I would strongly recommend you to book an individual consultation. We have several consultation packages that you can view on our website, and the same link I would put in the description to this video. I am recording this particular video as a test, and if you like it, please like this video and write me in comments. If this video becomes popular, I will be recording such videos on a regular basis. I will answer 5 questions, and please note that I respect everyone's privacy as nobody else. You will see questions as I receive them. They are unedited. I will leave only the first name of a man who sent me message, and second name will be blurred. So, let's get to the first question. Rodrigo writes, what if I got a Ukrainian girl on social media and now we're talking from last 1 year, every day for 2 to 3 hours on video call, and she said we should meet in real life too, and she wants our relation will go further, and she speaks fluent English, so language is not a problem, I guess, and we understand each other too. So, should I take this further? Will it work? Well, Rodrigo, first of all, hello. It is just common to say hello when you write emails or when you greet somebody, right? Why I like individual consultations is because you can ask a lot of questions straight away. For example, I cannot understand how old is the lady and how old are you? You said that you are talking to a girl for 1 year, and that's quite a long period of time actually. I don't believe that many girls would wait for such long as 1 or 2 years, because you know, girls' time is ticking and it's not like men's time. And if girl is spending like 2 to 3 hours every day just talking to you on video chat, and if it is a young girl, there are 2 scenarios. Either she is not good looking and she has no chance of finding anyone here in Ukraine, or she does not value herself at all. If she is good looking, and I wouldn't say that it is the case. If she is in her 50s, I would believe that you are talking to her like 2 to 3 hours every day. Also, I don't understand if she lives in a big city or maybe she lives just in a village. Do you help her financially? Does she get anything from your talks? And if she lives like in a village, and if you like send her like $300 to $400 per month, yes, then most probably she would be talking to you. Should you take it further? Will it work? Well, if you understand each other, yeah, sure, why not? Just give it a try. You invested a lot of time, you most probably invested some money in her, so why not to try? Will it work? Again, I do not see a lot of information from your message. As I said before, you just have to book a consultation, and I would examine this case with you more closely. But should you try? Of course you should try, taking into account that you invested a lot of time and you invested, I think, some money as well, because she would not be talking to you like for 2 to 3 hours every day. Second question from James. Hi, my girlfriend from Nikolaev looks and stays beautiful because she spends a lot of money on herself. She says that cultural belief of every girl in Ukraine is that man is responsible to take care of his girl financially. I partly agree with that, but I have to spend over 1,000 American dollars each month, which I send her. Maybe my girlfriend is not trying hard to find a new job after losing it due to COVID situation last year. Do you think sending each month 1,500 American dollars to my girlfriend is too much? How can I make that amount less without disappointing her? Well, things that she says about cultural belief that every man should be financially responsible for each Ukrainian girl, or as she says, for each man's girl. Of course, that is not true, and I would say that it's some kind of scam. And not even some kind of scam, it is scam. 1,000 US dollars is just too much. You know, many people here in Ukraine live for like $300 per month and are pretty happy. Of course, if she wants to live very good, if she wants to eat like very delicious food every day, then of course, yeah, $1,000 is okay. Yeah, you can live very good life here for $1,000. You can live as a king here for 1,500 US dollars that you are sending to her each month. That's just too much money. And if she wants to look good, if she wants to take care of herself, why doesn't she want to earn money herself? And the question, how can you do that? How can you send her less money without disappointing her? She would be disappointed if you start to send less money. Of course she would be disappointed. There is no way of sending less money and not disappointing her. You just have to understand that it's not right. I don't know in which relationships you are with that girl. Again, I don't know how old you are, how old your girlfriend is, and if she is really your girlfriend, because, you know, many men, they consider a girl to be their girlfriend, but she's not your girlfriend if you haven't slept with her. So my opinion is not to send her so much money. Just start sending her maybe 2 times less than you're sending right now. So if you're like sending 1,000, start sending her maybe $500 or maybe $300. Say that you lost your job. Say that there is a very bad situation with COVID in United States or in UK or from wherever you are. Once again, $1,000, even $1,000 per month. That's just too much. Third question. Sidney writes, I am not successful with girls in my home country. I heard from many people that girls in Ukraine and Russia are easy to go out and have relationship with. Is that true? Do you recommend coming to Ukraine and try to date girls on streets? Or is there a reputable dating agency that can help me? Hope you can help with any suggestions. If you are not successful with girls in your home country, I don't think you would be so successful with Ukrainian girls, actually. And how do you just think of it? You come to a different country with different culture, and you just go on the streets and you have a language barrier because not many girls here speak English. And how would you date them? All these sayings that you heard from many people, from which people have you heard? That girls in Ukraine and Russia are easy to go out and have relationship with. Who told you that? Girls are not very different if you take girls from United States, if you take girls from United Kingdom, girls from, I don't know, from Europe, from Asia. They are almost all the same. Yes, there are cultural differences. Girls in Ukraine and in Russia, they look after themselves much better. There is no feminism here, but you have to be confident in yourself, and that confidence actually translates into your actions, in how you would behave with a girl and how you would be dating with her. And of course, if you want to date girls on the streets in Ukraine, you will need some kind of skills, and as I said, you would need confidence. as I receive also a lot of mails. People write me that somebody told them that confidence is everything that you need, and then you can be successful. Like if you're 60 years old, you can date girls that are in Ukraine that are 25 years old. Confidence is, well, it is needed, but just with confidence, you will not be successful, of course. So I wouldn't recommend just coming to Ukraine and start dating girls on the streets. You will not be successful with it if you're not successful like in your home country. And the reputable dating agency, no, I cannot recommend any reputable dating agency. I have talked about this in a video that I will put a link right here. Actually, there is no dating agency that you can trust. But with knowledge of scam that you can be and you will be scammed, of course, you can like minimize your losses, and you will have losses in any way. And again, I don't know how old you are, from which country are you, and if you had any experience in dating girls like in Ukraine, in Russia, in Belarus, in any other CIS countries. So again, an individual consultation would help, but it is difficult to give like exact advice just from one email. Fourth question is from Chris. I am sure you can help me out. I met a beautiful girl who lived in Sumy. We are dating for 6 years, but she doesn't want to move to US. I don't spend a lot on presents, flowers and other stuff. Airline tickets cost quite a lot as I travel back and forth every 3 months. Why doesn't she want to move to my house in Florida? It is a much more beautiful place to live and enjoy life. Or is there something she doesn't tell me? Please make a video about scam in Sumy. Well, making videos about scam in Sumy is not possible because scam in Sumy is the same as scam all over Ukraine and all over Russia and all over other CIS countries. Again, I don't know how old you are, how old your girlfriend is. You're dating for 6 years, and I wouldn't believe that a Ukrainian girl would be dating for 6 years and not move into official relationships, like not getting married. I just wouldn't believe in that. Again, if she is like old, if she is more than 50 years old, and if you help her financially, maybe it is true. But in all other cases, if she is less than even 45 years old, or maybe she has 3 kids, let's say. If she has 3 kids, there is no way she can find somebody here. And in such way, if she has an elderly parents, if you help her financially, but you're writing that you're not helping her financially very much, so I would consider maybe doing a background check on her, at least a background check on her. But since you're saying that you're dating her for 6 years, maybe I would even consider doing some surveillance on her, because something is not right there. And I would agree that Florida is a much better place than Sumy. Sumy is just a small city, cozy city, but small city with not many opportunities there, of course. And I have no idea why she doesn't want to move to United States, to Florida, from Sumy. But again, I need more information, which can, of course, be asked during consultation. There are many things that are possible with this particular girl. Maybe some psychological reasons, maybe she is afraid to move to another country. And again, have you taken her somewhere outside of Ukraine? If yes, how did she behave herself in, let's say, in another country, in Turkey, in Croatia, in Egypt? There are many cheap tours, and people, especially, well, men, take out their girlfriends with whom they're in relationships to other countries once in a while. But 6 years to be dating and not moving with you and not marrying you, something is not right. Consider doing a background check, at least a background check on her. There are some, as we say, cockroaches in her wardrobe that you're not aware of. Hope I answered your question, at least briefly. And last question that I want to answer, it was asked in comments to my other video, and you can see it right now. I'll be in Kiev from 12th to 22nd of April. I'm still looking for my Ukrainian lady. Been to Ukraine 10 times. Been scammed right, left and center. Maybe you can help. Well, I answered to this question. Yes, I can help. And here's what I answered. If you've been to Ukraine so many times and you have been scammed all those 10 times, there is something, and not even something, you're doing wrong. Everything, almost everything. And you have to understand that. You have to have the strategy. Actually, not have to have, you must have a strategy for dating, how to move on from your each stage of dating. Consider it as earning money or doing some project. Consider it as one of your most important projects in your life, because it's not an easy project and you need a plan. Then you're replying to me that I know problem is that I hardly trust anybody. I am 64, go to gym every day, live a healthy lifestyle, but that piece in my life is still missing. I met a few ladies, but they were only been interested in my gifts, my money, nothing else. Desperation surrounding me. Of course, desperation would be surrounding you, because, as I said, you are doing something not right. And not something not right. You are doing almost everything not correctly. So I replied to you to write to me by email. I am recording this video on 22nd of April. I didn't receive any email from you. You didn't reply. And if it is your 10th time in Ukraine, I can only guess that you went away from Kiev without any girlfriend and with no planned relationships, right? You are writing that you are 64 years old, that you go to gym. It's all okay. Maybe it's all okay for you and as the way you think it is. But girls think differently. What is the age of girls that you're trying to date? If you're 64, no matter how good you look, no matter how healthy lifestyle you live, if you're trying to date like 28 or maybe 33 years old girls, sorry, nothing will work out. Maybe if you have a lot of money, if you have like maybe, let's say, $20 million, then of course you would be successful. But I don't think it is the case. So again, it is very difficult to give some kind of recommendations just in like one reply to one email. I need more information to be able to help you. Of course, possible to help you, but you will need like not a very long consultation, but you will need like a series of consultations, because I will have to explain to you how to plan your dates, what to expect from them, how not to get scammed. I have been doing an individual anti-scam coaching for 3 years, but now I don't have a lot of time to do that. And once in a while I maybe would have time for that, but it takes like 2 to 3 days to do such coaching, and many men ask me to record like a coaching program, which is pretty difficult. Maybe by the end of the year I would do that, but recording a coaching program, a good coaching program, is more difficult than even writing a book, because you have to pack in a lot of information. And with individual anti-scam coaching, I just understand what person's beliefs and expectations are, and from there just individually to move on. But again, at this particular time, I am pretty busy and I just don't have time for those individual anti-scam coaching sessions and programs. But in any case, I would be glad to help, so write me email at this email address. I have answered 5 questions. As you understand from these answers, each case is absolutely individual and requires individual approach and strategy, which can be done only by individual consultation. So, if any one of you wants to discuss your individual case, you can write me by this email address, or you can go to our website, link in the description to this video, and choose a necessary consultation package that would suit you, and we'll schedule a date and time which will be more convenient for you and for me. If you like such Q&A format video, be sure to like this episode, and if you want me to answer your particular question, write me to my email address and put in subject something like Ask Eugene or Ask PI, and I will be glad to answer your question in next episode of these videos. You can also ask questions in comments to this video, and if you send me your question by email, I will not be putting your second name, only your first name as in this video. So you can ask me either in comments to this video or by writing me email. I would also appreciate your comments about this type of video. Please tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and if you want other videos, what should I improve in such format. Make sure you like this video and check if you are subscribed to my channel and if that bell button is hit so you do not miss any upcoming videos. And please have a look right here that almost 74% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so and motivate me to record more videos for you. As usual, I wish you a lot of success in everything, and of course, I wish you all to stay healthy and wealthy.